Welcome to an emergency episode of the Bums Happy Hour presented by Jack's Place, 7000 West Southwest Highway in Chicago Ridge. I don't know if emergency was the proper use here. I don't want to poke fun at anybody, but our man Gordo, the guy, Yo Soy Muy Gordo, who is the Wonka of Lot B and beloved by all on White Sox Twitter, but now ingrained in our family, our Bums family. He's under the weather. He's in the hospital. Some serious stuff going on. And he put the tweet out there. He texted me today right at noon. He said, "It sucks that you guys aren't doing a happy hour today." And I was like, you know what? Who says we don't? We're not. Or who says we can't?
You know what, dude? I know you want to lean away from it. I want to lean into it. I want to call this the emergency room Bums happy hour.
I like that.
It's for him. It's for him. So, let's lean into
it. This is for Gordo. Also, I'm a little under the weather. And now I don't even want to bring it up because my man Gordo's in the hospital. I told Julie, I felt like crap all day today. And she's like, are you going to work tomorrow? Because I work on Saturdays. And I'm like, yeah, I have to go to work and stuff like that. But I've been really like feeling like crap. But when Gordo was in the hospital, he takes precedent.
Dude, nobody feels like a bigger piece of shit than me. Okay. Tuesday, I hit this guy right out of the gates with, "Does anybody want to see a dead body?" Because I absolutely destroyed him in fantasy this week. and then I get a text on Wednesday that he's in the fucking hospital. And I'm like,
your fantasy team might have done this.
Yes. Yeah.
Son of a bitch, Dougie.
I know, dude. I know. I was like, immediately, like, I thought he was fucking with me. And then I was just like, oh shit, like he's being serious. So
Gordo said right away, I told him like we're gonna do a happy hour after the Blackhawks game. And he's like, I'll hop on. He's like, I'll hop on for sure. And I was like, I don't know. I was like, are you gonna get yelled at? Like, we're allowed. Like some nurses, I'm like, what time is like lights out at the hospital?
Yeah.
If you want to hop on, Gordo, be my guest. Like, this is your stream. But I was like, why don't you just relax, take it easy, and let us entertain you?
Yeah. I guess we got a pre-screen to make sure he's got something on underneath the gown. We don't need, we don't need our YouTube channel.
That's a good point. That's a good point. You think Gordo is freeballing underneath that gown?
100%.
Question number 2. He's got a similar beard as yours. You think his carpet matches his drapes? Then otherwise the gown's gonna be. Yeah. You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. He called it I don't know what he said. He called it like a Diddy hospital. And I'm like, I don't know what that means, Gordo, but the implications are bad.
Right. Maybe he's got the good drugs then.
If he's in the gown, got to check for the shaved balls.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice. That's, you know what? I was going to, later on in the episode, I was going to tell you, because it's, hospital themed. I was going to say, what are your pros and cons? There's some good things about being in a hospital. Not many, but there is some good things here. Maybe Gordo got a free manscaping out of that. That's could get tricky for people our age.
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, that could be decent, man. Like, I remember when I went for my appendix, I had like a almost ruptured appendix, and they were like, "Yeah, do you have to pee?" I'm like, "No, I don't have to pee." They're like, "Okay, well then we're gonna put a catheter in." I'm like, "Motherfucker, I'm gonna figure out how to pee."
That's a problem. I've only been in the hospital for surgeries, knee surgeries.
Okay.
Once to get stitches. No real internal problems. Knock on wood. Knock on whatever.
Yep.
But yeah, dude, the catheter seems like bad news one way or the other. So good thing you figured it out. Did you figure it out?
Yeah, I figured it out. Yeah, I just went in the bathroom and faked a pee, and I was like, yeah, not a chance. But yeah, I'm the same way, dude. I've never broken a bone, anything like that. But yeah, I've had 2 surgeries, appendix and shoulder. So
damn,
that's about it.
Yeah, I've never broken a bone either. I mean, I've sprained literally everything, ankles, knees, everything else. I talked to you about my biceps shoveling snow like an idiot.
Yeah.
But nothing that serious. So good. I sent Gordo the link. He texted me. He said link ? So stay tuned for Gordo. I know. I want to thank Aloha Mr. Hand, $9.99 to the Gordo Fund.
Yeah.
This Jason's gonna kill me, but I think he'll be on board with this. We will use the donations for Gordo's hospital bills, but Google takes a huge percentage of all super chats, so it's almost better you don't super chat, and maybe we'll Zelle or Venmo Gordo directly, because I mean, this $9.99 Gordo is gonna get like $4. So
Right.
I appreciate you, Mr. Hand. It's a nice sentiment. I know someone else, I think Luke was in the comments saying GoFundMe podcast. Google is going to get rich off of Gordo. We don't want that to happen. So maybe we figure out something else later. We do like a t-shirt, maybe a Gordo t-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Where all funds go to Gordo. We're going to figure it out.
Oh yeah, dude, we can make the design just look like one of the hospital gowns with his face on it. I like it.
I thought maybe the Wonka of Lot B shirt. That one was a good one. We're here to wish Gordo the best. Drop that Venmo. We'll figure that out. We'll drop a Venmo, a Zelle, all of that stuff. But please don't super chat. I mean, I appreciate Pete super chatting to $9.99, but like I said, all of those proceeds are going to go make some tech geeks in San Francisco richer.
Yeah, right.
A telethon. I've been wanting to do a telethon just to dress up. Johnny looks great in a suit. Jason. Yeah. Also, Jason's a 3-piece suit guy. Whenever he dresses up, he puts on a vest too. He looks like, I don't know, like the Pringles man or something. But he pulls it, but he pulls it off well. So we've never really dressed up as a group. Maybe we do a telethon. I like that with the little skinny mics.
I'd be down. I'm not wearing pants though, because I get really hot in a suit.
You could be like what's the lead singer from AC/DC?
Oh yeah,
you could just wear the shorts, like the school bell shorts.
Yeah, the guitarist. Yeah, the really short. Yeah, I could do that. Pull that off.
Take that vest off. You look like Aladdin. That's a good call. All right. Before we get going, actually, you know what? I'm gonna let you run with it. We waited till after the Blackhawks game was over. You went out of your way to get the antenna. I had talked to you about it. I've done it. I've gotten 2 different antennas. Piece of shit antennas don't work in my living room. I'm only able to watch CHSN upstairs. But you went throughout the rigmarole. What are your initial thoughts on CHSN and the Blackhawks?
Okay. For one, obviously the people that would sell sponsorships knew that this channel was going to fucking suck, because I watched it for about maybe an hour before the Hawks game. 7, and I counted them, 7 Aurelio's ads. Aurelio's,
they don't have many sponsors.
They don't have fucking shit for sponsors. So obviously they knew that like this was going to be a total bomb of a network. Aurelio's, and it's fucking Aiken Law. And Aiken Law he's leaning into it so goddamn heavy. I wanted to be the first to welcome you to this new network. Get the fuck out of here. Go pick up. I really want to see what his next has-been is going to be in his next commercial.
Howard Aiken's.
He's running out of people, dude. Running out of people.
So what else are we going to get on? Like they're going to need more sponsors. Moo and Oink? Maybe Moo and Oink?
Yeah. Moo and Oink.
Taco Burrito King. Taco Burrito King's got that money. They got a bunch of franchises.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, it is a good time. I mean, obviously, you could see like that one candy shop. They're taking anybody's money they can right now. So there was like some mom and pop candy shop or whatever from somebody's grandma that, you know, I'm 100%. I believe that anybody that has a small business right now could get in on the dirt floor, and then if they go ahead and Xfinity picks them up, you could really make some bank on this thing, you know.
Lock in like a year deal, an ad deal, a yearly ad deal.
Yeah,
I like that. Bring back TA. Bring back the TA commercial. TA ain't got no job. He might be working on the network very soon. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens.
He might be working for Howard Aiken. Shred the documents, TA.
That's true.
Oh.
But yeah, Blackhawks find a way to lose it 2-1. I watched most of the game. We were both on dad duty today. Julie and Scarlett were at a school dance. Mary, happy birthday to Mary. The belated birthday gift. You got her concert tickets, right?
Yeah. I got her and her sister. She was born on June 1st. Her sister was born on the 17th of June. So I was able to get them both Jelly Roll concert tickets. Pretty good seats, might I add.
I saw the picture. That was good.
Yeah. And so I mean they're on that. So I'm on daddy duty. Hunter is sleeping, and Madison is currently invested in some YouTube.
If she is on YouTube, maybe have her and everyone else watching like, subscribe, and share.
Yeah,
The Bums account.
I can definitely
Have her hop in the comments. She's a popular figure in especially on our Instagram.
How about it, right?
But yeah, man, the Blackhawks find a way to lose it.
Yeah.
They were winning the whole game.
Yep.
And at the end, they just couldn't withstand the pressure.
Mhm.
Defense, I mean,
Yeah.
from my eyes, you could tell me more about it. They're still slow. I know they
Mhm.
only gave up the 2 goals, but they just seem so slow. And they just, they almost had it. When did they score the first goal? Like less than 2 minutes left?
1 minute left.
Yeah, 1 minute left.
Yeah.
And
It's like 1 minute, 1 second.
And as soon as that happened, I knew overtime was going to be bad news.
That's it. Yeah.
So.
That's it. Yeah. So Soderblom last year was absolutely terrible. Anytime that me and Joey P were at a game and we found out that he was winning or he was going to be in net, we're like, not a chance we're winning. I'm like, and we're mostly got slaughtered just because the defense was so bad. He was not last year, was not a good enough goalie to handle the pressure of not having the defense in front of you. This year, I have no idea what changed in him. He's looking sharp, and it's really optimistic the way he's playing. He had a phenomenal game, absolutely phenomenal game. That first goal that he gave up, I mean, dude, it was like 35 shots in. I mean, he was a stonewall. He was making great stops. Again, Seth Jones out there skating around. He has no idea where he's supposed to be. How he's an assistant captain is beyond me. He's showing all his leadership must be in the locker room and off the ice, because I don't see it on the ice. He is the slowest guy on defense. He's terrible. He needs to go away. He needs less time on the ice. He needs something. He needs a wake-up call, because there are pivotal goals being scored against him, and it's not going to stop. It's terrible.
Kirk with a fantastic comment. He's Hockey Maldonado. That's a great way to put it. You've got the experience. You're a little bit older in age. You expect him to lead by example, but you're more or less hurting your team. We talked about it last year. It's noticeable again this year. Not only the defense, which he's paid to do, but on the power play, he's so goddamn frustrating, man. It's so frustrating watching him on the power play, where it's like there's got to be someone better. But I guess there's not, or they're just stubborn.
Yeah, I think that they're showing him a little bit too much respect, in my opinion.
Too much rope.
Yeah, too much rope. When I saw him on the power play kill and on the power play, I was dumbfounded. I didn't know what I was seeing. I was so glad that it seemed like they pushed him off of that. Because they almost gave up a shorty last game because of him.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just he just needs. They need to start going with the young guys, because, like I was saying last year when we had that whole big debate on who they should draft in the 2 spot and everything like that. Obviously, you need goal scorers. It's obvious today. You only get one out of that, but they were a good team. You're going against a goaltender that is like the best goaltender in the league for a couple years now. Really good guy. But defense is what they need, man. They just fall flat time after time. They get out hustled. They're slow. I wouldn't be surprised if they're the slowest defense in the league.
Speed. Yeah, that's what the thing that's noticeable. And I mean, obviously you and Joey P watch a lot more hockey than I have, but we've all watched enough to realize how much slower the Blackhawks defense is compared to the rest of the league. But yeah, I didn't mean to talk. It was the Blackhawks post game, so it's like we're gonna have to talk some Blackhawks stuff too. But yeah, man, I think Gordo's trying to hop on. I think Joey P is gonna join us in a little bit. What do you got going on? This is it's a late happy hour. I know I didn't really drink all that much while I was watching the game, but I poured myself a little Wild Turkey right now. What did you do?
Nice. I had the 1 tequila shot. I didn't really drink at all either. I had the 1 tequila shot. I was hoping for more. I got really excited when, hey, we take our first lead of the season. Like, I don't know. It's something about like when you take that first tequila, you maybe want a second and a third, but it didn't happen.
Instant offense. We were hoping for a little instant offense.
Yeah. but it didn't happen. So I actually cracked this bottle that my mom brought home from a cruise. It's the double oaked, which isn't hard to find or anything like that. But this bad boy is a 1 liter bottle, and she got
big
it for
boy.
$60, dude. How do you beat
Damn. That's I mean, yeah, that what is it, like duty free or whatever?
Yep.
That's a score.
Hell yeah.
Liter bottle for $60. And that's a bottle we recommend all the time. It's a good gift bottle. It's a good starter bourbon for people just getting into whiskey. But yeah, I'm gonna bring in Joey P. This guy is decked out. You guys are matching. Hermano,
called each other.
I'm surprised you're not gallivanting the town with Sandy. It's late night on a Friday. It's a weekend. You're not out at Zentra or any other club that I don't know what exists anymore. They're all closed down.
Hermanos, yeah, thanks for having me hop on here, because it's very infuriating. First and foremost, Sandy and I are wishing Gordo a very, very speedy recovery. That's why we're here, right?
Yep.
We've been messaging our guy the last couple of days, and Gordo, this is for you. I'm going to give it my best effort. Okay, we all are. But to answer your question, Peter, you see, she got so upset with how that game just ended right now, and I barely cracked open that bottle Don Fulano Añejo. Oh,
hell yeah!
Going off, and she's like, "We're taking malicious shots right now, just to forget that game ever happened." So, salud to Gordo, salud to everybody. Salud.
You know what? I'm gonna hold that salud for a second. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna bring Gordo on because he just hopped on backstage. The Bums Happy Hour is presented by Jack's Place. Located at 7000 West Southwest Highway, Jack's Place is the best little bar and slots lounge on the southwest side. Whether you're looking for a live music night, comedy night, or a Chicago Sports Bums event, Jack's Place is the place to be. $11 domestic buckets during Sox and Cubs game means it's the perfect place to watch a baseball game. Jack's Place is proudly female-owned and operated. Next time you're in the southwest suburbs, stop in at Jack's Place and tell them the Chicago Sports Bum sent you.
Hey!
Hell yeah, my man. How you
What's going
feeling?
on, my guys?
What's going on?
Doing better.
Yeah?
Pneumonia's kicking my ass.
No shit.
Yeah. So if voice goes out, it's more that. Just had a stress test today. Terrible. Felt like I was going to pass out. Forgot how to breathe. Was having a panic attack. It was awful. Now just waiting for results. See how bad the heart is damaged.
You texted. We've been. I think Dougie, you as well. We've been, communicating back and forth.
Fuck Dougie,
you've been in there since.
Dougie and call me dead.
Yeah. Do you blame? First question out of the bat. Do you blame the ass whooping that Dougie gave you in fantasy football for this?
I technically can't, because this all started like Monday night and this Sunday, but I didn't come in till Wednesday.
Okay.
All right. So you were feeling under the weather for a while. So yeah, you've
I
been
was
there.
feeling it during the games.
Are you blaming the Bears?
I started real. No, I'll still blame Dougie.
Yeah, blame Dougie. That's the easiest way to go about it. But yeah, man, you've been in the hospital since Wednesday. We've been communicating back and forth, wishing you, all the best. And then you said you wanted to hop on. You said you were bored. No 108 show. So I'm going to early bum of the week. From the 108 podcast, they had their clip show. I know they're busy. They have to take a week off, but maybe the week where Gordo gets admitted in the hospital, tough. We got to keep Gordo busy. I understand how, hospital rooms, they could get boring. What do you got going on TV wise or entertainment wise?
College football game going on now.
Okay.
Sorry, I got to take some medicine.
Dude, do whatever you have to do. And also, I told you, if you're not feeling good, if this is too much, just hang out and watch the show. You don't have to hop on.
You can throw it away.
Is that a nurse?
No. Yeah.
What's up, nurse?
Yeah. What are we looking at?
Not your kind.
No, we're not judging. I'm just saying thank you for, taking care of Gordo. Oh, he's gone. He's back.
No, I was trying to flip my camera.
No. We just want to thank everyone for taking care of you. I know you said the stress test today was, kind of scary. So we just want all the best. You want to take it easy, if you will.
Yes.
So what are they feeding you in there, dude?
It's bad because I'm on a cardiac diet, so it's very bland and everything.
Damn.
Shit, man. Well,
It's not been fun.
Yeah, that's what I was texting him the other day or whatever, and I was like, yeah, I'm like, so diet's gonna have to change, huh? He's like, yeah, diet's gonna have to change. I'm like, selling my stock in Hooters.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
StreamYard.
What's up? What's up, nurse?
Thanks for taking care of our guy.
Thank you. $9.99 goes to that guy.
He
Not
says
you, Gordo.
hello.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. We got another $9.99
Much
super chat
appreciated.
for the Gordo Fund Me. Like I mentioned before, we're gonna maybe Zell you directly because we appreciate the super chats, but Google's taking a fat cut of this.
Yeah.
Thank you, Liz.
Screw them.
Yeah. Hardly get a couple.
But
of
yeah,
dollars.
man, I know. You said you were bored. What else? Like, I mean, what else can you do besides hop online and watch TV in there?
I honestly haven't watched TV really all week since I've been in here. It's just been concentrating on what's going on with my health and visitors and stuff like that. And Dougie, I do have shorts on.
Oh, okay.
See the
Short-
gown.
see,
oh,
see?
all right.
All right. Well, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
I know.
But yeah, Dougie, you mentioned Hooters. You know, you're a big fan of the Countryside Hooters. We had a deal where next time me and Julie went, we were gonna all go together. That sounds like that might be out of the
I'm allowed
repertoire.
to treat myself.
Oh yeah, cheap meals every once in a while.
Yeah.
All right.
Or I'll be that lame guy that eats a salad.
Yeah, they have the naked wings where it's basically just grilled chicken. That might work.
Yeah. I need the buffalo shrimp.
There you go.
Yeah, that buffalo shrimp is good.
It
Gordo.
is.
Yep.
Those
Alexis saying your beard looks luscious today. Would they give you any conditioner in the hospital or anything to fluff it
No,
up?
they're just fluffing it.
They are. Oh, that's good.
I'm happy
I
you got
wish.
the fluffer there, Gordo.
Yeah, the Daytona style wings. Julie likes those.
And Peter, I told you I'd give you my login to DirecTV so you could watch the games.
Which games?
The Blackhawks.
Oh no, we figured it out. I didn't want to say it. I mean, I might as well say it. No, like it's not that big of a deal. I've got like a jailbroken Fire Stick. That's how I've been watching the game. So I'm complaining about not being able to watch them downstairs, but I have been able to watch them downstairs because of other methods, not the methods that CHSN has been giving us.
I think Brian's jealous of my fluffer.
I mean, who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't be?
I am.
There. I'm not being anyone's fluffer. Too much stress on that.
Yeah, there's still time.
We're trying to avoid stress, Gordo. We're trying to avoid stress at all costs. So maybe
Yeah.
I hate to say it, dude. Maybe a lot less White Sox games next year.
Oh, definitely that.
Yeah.
But then I miss out on shots from Sandy. Sandy's been trying to get me shots with gummies in them.
Hey, I kind of like that.
Special delivery. We can make
Yeah.
special deliveries.
I mean, we know no greasy foods. What's the gummy situation?
Yeah.
Gummies are going to be fine. I'm quitting smoking weed.
Okay. So you're
The
going to
smoking, I could understand. It could be a little stressful.
edible.
Yeah.
Okay. How are you doing without it? Because I'm assuming you've been without or no.
I honestly don't miss it at all right now just because everything going on. It's just like trying to stay focused on getting on the healthy path right now.
Hell
Sure.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I will say
Absolutely.
like the one hard thing is like soda. So now I went to like the zeros and stuff. It's
Okay.
just hard adjusting back to that. And
Because
like I said,
you were a
Yep.
Mountain Dew guy, right?
Mountain Dew, Coke, Pepsi, Cherry Coke, but mainly Mountain Dew.
Okay.
All
I
right.
mean, dude, it has evolved so much now. Those zeros
Yeah.
almost taste exactly like the real thing now. I mean, it ain't
That's true.
like how it ain't like how it was back in the day when like, you know, you had diet and it was just like, yeah, this is nowhere near it. They do some good shit with those zeros.
Alexis is asking,
do.
can you still have popcorn?
Always a cheat.
Always
It's
a
just
cheat.
hard.
I
Like
like
they want
that.
me to cut back on a lot of the greasy foods. They want me to cut back on carbs. So it's like they're talking to me and they're like, so like no hot dog buns. It's like, how the fuck do you go to a baseball game without a hot dog bun?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Brewhead Luke's in the comments. I assume this is a football score, but it just looks like a license plate, Luke.
LT versus Downers Grove North.
Yeah, 21.
Okay. I was gonna say Luke's giving away my password to my Gmail account.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ryan S says no burritos, no Los burritos or taco. That was the Gordo and Dougie place, taco.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do lettuce wrap hot dogs. That's a good call. Lettuce wrap hot dogs.
Yeah.
Oh,
we'll make them tie.
How are you gonna say that's a good call? That's fucking terrible.
I know
we're trying to be positive. I know we're trying to be positive.
I know we're trying to be positive. Yes, I agree with you.
We're trying to be
lettuce
positive.
wrap hot dogs sound like hell, but for the time being, hey, this is a good idea. Maybe Gordo could have some of these. Come on.
No, fuck that. That's terrible.
Chef Dougie, you're gonna whip up a bunch of great recipes. I already know it.
Yes, I got them. Lettuce wrap burger. Now I can do that. I can do a lettuce wrap burger.
He's spitting bars already for you, Gordo.
Yeah. Lettuce wrap like chicken sandwiches are good too. Even if they're grilled.
Yep.
Yum.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck right.
All right, man. What else? What else, man? What do you want us to talk about? I said we're here to entertain you. What do you want us to do? We could,
anything.
You basically said.
Question: did anyone watch the 108 podcast?
I watched.
I'm just trying to see if MSS was watching porn.
I got it.
Like Gabe's dad was today.
Oh, that was something. That was a tweet. I didn't comment on it, but that was awesome. Good for him.
Yeah.
No judgment.
Bad for business, but good for him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. He's slinging food after whatever. I'll leave that.
No
one
judging.
Leave that one.
Yeah.
They have a podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, that
not everyone's laying pipe like Dougie at work.
Yeah. Right. How about it? Oh fuck.
So what's been new with you guys? I've kind of had a boring week.
I mean, yeah, it's been tough to. Boring, but for headline purposes, you're gonna beat us. I just went to work and now we got the weekend. I'm excited for the Bears game on Sunday, early morning Bears game. I know Jason complained about it on the Bumcast, but I like those 8:30 starts, man. Give me all of the football, especially the Bears early, because then I have all Sunday to either celebrate. But if they lose, it's going to be like a long 16 hours of football thinking about it. But I think they're going to be all right. So,
yeah,
what do you got going on?
I remember that last London game, dude, when they lost. Was that
the Buccaneers last game?
Yeah.
That's the one I remember.
It was
absolutely miserable that entire day. Because they should have won that game.
Well, let's not think about that.
I actually slept that whole day after that game because I was so upset. I'm like, I want to forget that this even existed. I'm just gonna sleep until I got to get up for work tomorrow.
Yeah, anger slept.
Just a power nap.
Anger sleep.
Yeah. Well,
anger
I
know. Is anyone going to the Jack's place to support your sponsor?
Yeah, I want to try to be there. I'm going to be there on Sunday morning. Say hello to Keith and Annie and Cindy over there. Should be a good time. It's also like I can't be screaming at 8:30 in the morning. That's typically the kids wake up a little earlier than that, but if they're still sleeping in on a Sunday, I'm gonna get yelled at for swearing at DJ Moore or something.
Yeah, I am actually out of town. I would have loved to have gone to the Jack's Place thing, but I did find a bar where I'm going to be that opens at 7:30. So
there you go.
Yeah. So and it's family friendly because they serve breakfast there. So I'm gonna be taking the whole family there. They actually have a thing because it's like right near Wisconsin where and I'm not getting in this because it's insane, but whoever has the biggest winner or winners on pull tabs, the little bar tabs or whatever, gets free wings and pizza at halftime.
Oh, are you just gonna be ripping those things open?
Dude,
that's dope.
I don't think I'm gonna do it because my logistics on that whole thing is wings and pizza at 10 o'clock, and then I'm going to a water park. I ain't trying to shit my pants,
Yeah,
You're no fun,
probably
Dougie.
smart.
You're no fun.
Well, you know what? Hey, if they gotta evacuate the whole pool because I have one mishap, that ain't gonna be cool either. So I'm gonna avoid that one.
Yeah, the way the Chicago Marathon is set up, Alexis is not leaving her house on Sunday. That's the only downside to early bears. I got my brother-in-law, Billy. He's running the marathon. We got a couple other people that we know that are running. And typically I like to go support. I think it's one of the best weekends of the year, especially when there's good weather, to go out there and cheer on the marathoners. You're on your own, motherfuckers. I'm watching the Bears.
If I remember correctly, 2023 Bologna said he was running this marathon.
You know what, Gordo? I'm glad you mentioned that. My knees, you saw me, Dougie, walking around Indianapolis. Yeah. I think I overshot my goal. Both of my knees are so bad right now. You could ask Julie. I'm walking around like Shawn Michaels every day, going up and down the stairs. And I know that was more of a back issue, but I just like waddle around everywhere. I've got two surgically repaired knees. I think those days are behind me. So I hate to let you down, Gordo.
Oh, you're just false flagging like Missy did with the Four Locos when Kenny and Han got fired.
All right, so how can I make it up to you? A marathon, a marathon stream, a 26-hour marathon. What? How do I make this?
Bring back Peter 40 hands.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, Gordo. I saw him walking around in Indy. The guy looked like he was walking around like Rob Marinelli, dude. He was walking around terrible, dude. Yeah. No offense. See, he was walking around like he had broken glass in his shoes.
I was powering through Indy.
He was.
That was bad.
Yeah, and then this. The thing that like absolutely blew my mind was we get to game day and this guy doesn't wear his knee brace. And we had to trek all the way around the stadium, all over the place. The one day he doesn't wear it. But
fashion, baby.
Yeah, fashion.
Fashionista.
It didn't match my outfit. If I needed a blue and orange knee brace. I'm gonna have to talk to the Bears about that. Maybe
you should have one built into your Zubaz.
Yeah. Now we're talking a Zubaz printed knee brace. We can make money off of this.
Oh, dude. Yep. Oh, yeah.
Knee brace, ankle braces, all kinds of people.
Yep. So lots of them to Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, but he's a Cowboys fan. Yeah. I mean, we could print them in all. We're gonna have to get that pesky NFL license. That'll be fun.
Yeah, or we just don't and try and get cease and desist.
Hell yeah, that's my goal. All right, Gordo, you good?
All right.
I don't want to keep you long. Yep. I don't know how you're feeling. I don't want to stress you out any more than. Yeah, you're good.
Yep. Just after talking a little bit, catching my breath gets hard because of the pneumonia.
Have they given you that little thing where you blow and the ball goes all the way up?
Stop talking about me blowing balls.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, give us one live on air to see where your levels are at.
Yeah, a little.
No, they haven't done that. Just medicine pumping.
No
okay.
Medicine after medicine.
All right, no blowing.
Tired of IVs.
Alexis thought they was Zubaz.
It is Zubaz.
Zubaz.
Yeah, you guys were pronunciating a little too.
I mumble. Fuck Alexis.
Yeah, Bruhan Luke, I know it's important. If the doctors tell Gordo he's not allowed to partake anymore, he needs to go get a second opinion. I think we cover that. I think no more smoking, but edibles still good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But the problem is edibles bring on munchies. So got to keep it minimal.
Yeah, kale chips.
Chips.
Fuck all that.
Hey, you know what? Yeah. Honestly, dude, you rip yourself a couple edibles. Maybe that lettuce hot dog will be enticing because it sure the fuck ain't sober. That's for sure. That thing's terrible.
Let's wrap hot dogs. You know this. We're gonna have to make that a thing during a tailgate.
It's gonna become a thing, Gordo.
The only way I can see, and now this is a problem for Gordo, so maybe Gordo, plug your ears. Yeah. The only way I can see these being good is if we bacon wrap them. Bacon wrapped lettuce hot dogs, maybe a little bit better, but sorry, Gordo, you cannot partake in those.
Yeah.
No, that was like one of the first things. They're like, no bacon, no sausage. I was like, you fucking kidding me?
No breakfast, basically. That's
I
rough.
worked this hard to get this fat. Now you're gonna make it all go away.
Rough scene.
Yeah, you might have to change your handle. I know we've talked about the
Yeah.
the start of the name Gordo, but yeah, you're gonna be a little less Gordo then.
Might be Wonka Lappy because of you.
Wonka Lot B is a good handle, brother.
It is.
Yeah,
it
it is.
actually is. It's genius.
Sandy-
It's got a better sound than Yo Soy Muy Flaco. That's what
Yeah,
I
you
normally
also me
do.
Flaco. Yeah, that could be your handle, Joey P.
Yeah, no, that could be mine. That's what I'm saying. I normally get that growing up.
Or yo soy muy alto.
Yeah, alto's better. Or
Alto's better.
borracho.
Well, yeah. Sandy P will do a lettuce hot dog with you, Gordo. So yeah, those are gonna be opening day
go.
tailgates.
Oh God.
Yeah, a little grilled onion action. We're gonna have to have some heavy ass lettuce to be able to hold all of this.
Yeah, that's the whole thing, dude. Like, you know, you go to those places like God, I'm trying to think. Like PF Chang's, and they make those like lettuce wrap things.
Thai wraps. Yeah, those are really good though.
They're phenomenal. They're phenomenal. But I think they've cornered the market, and they have all that lettuce that like is perfect for that. You know what I mean? You go to the store and you try and buy that shit. You try and make a lettuce wrap anything.
Floppy.
It's fucking falling apart, or it's like super small, and you can't make. Yeah,
limp dick ass lettuce. I agree with you.
Exactly. Steroid lettuce. That's what we need. I don't know.
All right, Gordo. Are we doing? Did they give you the hospital socks? You rocking the hospital socks with the grippies?
Yeah, the non-slip. They suck.
Yeah, the grippy socks. Julie loves those. Julie rocks those just around the house, and I was like, ugh, like they're the worst looking socks, but they say they're comfy. So
no, they're fine when you're wearing them. But I was putting shorts on when I was changing today, and my fucking foot gets caught in it, and I'm almost fall over. I'm like, motherfucker, you're trying to kill me this way?
Slippery slope, brother. Next thing you know, you
just
gotta
sit
fall
down, dude. You gotta sit down.
You gotta be
and take it
careful
easy.
there, Gordo.
Said, man. I'm sure there's rails everywhere. Just hang on to a rail, man.
Yeah,
definitely.
So, what's been your favorite meal?
Here,
like favorite thing that you've eaten so far?
I had a grilled chicken breast today. It wasn't bad.
Okay.
But
Pretty
for dinner tonight, I had scrambled eggs. I was just tired of everything else.
Yeah.
Right.
And it was just like I took something that I could eat all day. But it's just like, and then I order stuff, and they're like, "Oh, you're over your limit." I'm like, are you kidding me?
You get a
they
limit?
wouldn't let me get.
What?
Well, you gotta tell us, dude. Dude, I told you, Julie's work is about 15 minutes from where you're at. I will sneak in there Ocean's 11 style. You let me know. I'm not gonna bring anything bad, but if you need more food, we'll bring you more food.
No,
Bacon
like I was
wrapped
ordering
hot
today.
dog, or lettuce wrapped hot dogs.
They're like, "What do you want?" I was ordering. I was like, "Hey, get grapes and oranges," and they're like, "Oh, you can only have one." I'm like, it's fucking fruit.
Damn. What the hell? All right, fire up the GoFundMe. We're gonna send this guy some fruit.
Yeah.
The fuck? I'm gonna get you a fruit basket tomorrow.
Yeah. It's like that the Ben Stiller, like from Happy Gilmore, like, you go to sleep or I will put you to sleep.
Well, I said when we were talking about doing the stream, Gordo, I was like, is there like lights out at a certain time? Are you gonna get in trouble if we start this stream late? And you're like, no, we'll be okay. But now I don't believe you with the way you're talking about this hospital.
No, the nurse was in here. It's like, are you guys on what's another one, not StreamYard?
Zoom or Riverside?
Oh, Rumble?
No. It's glad it started with a D.
B.
D is in David.
Brazzers. No.
Brazzers.
Get your head out of the gutter.
But he's like, are you on that? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, tell your friends I said hello. They don't care. It's all old people around me sleeping.
We're sneaking in
a whole new audience, Gordo. It's a whole new audience now. We're in.
Yeah. How do you feel on blueberries, blackberries? I'm not kidding, Gordo. What kind of fruit do you like?
Mm-hmm.
Give us a power ranking.
Orange.
Top 5 fruits.
Grapes, oranges, bananas.
Hell yeah.
Apples, but when I was a kid, I got hit by a baseball in the mouth, so I lost some front teeth, so I can't bite into an apple, so I got to cut them up.
We could cut them up. What else? Watermelon?
Yeah. Well, who doesn't like watermelon?
I don't know. There's some weird people
Cherries are great.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about mangoes?
They're all good.
You want to get exotic with it? A little bit of mangoes?
No, that's out of
your comfort zone.
Yes.
Dude, I love
I
me
eat
a
like
good
a
far.
mango.
3-year-old.
I love me a good mango, but I gotta buy it diced up already because I'm not trying to play the game with that big ass seed. And
The
everything.
mango is the
Yeah.
worst. Like to have to peel it and slice it and everything. You're right. It's almost not worth the work.
Yeah.
But if you find it like at a Mexican stand, you know, like if you make it with the tahini and the chamoy, sign me up for that.
Oh, yeah.
Alexis doesn't like watermelon.
Okay.
All right, what about you guys? We're just power ranking fruit. What else are we gonna do? We got no agenda on this show.
I love me a good juicy peach. If you get it
Ooh.
yourself,
Oh,
a nice,
definitely.
ripe peach.
All right, so here we go.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Peaches for Gordo.
Yeah.
I love
Cherries are great.
Pears. Dude, I can't eat a pear. I
Yeah,
can't.
pears are kind of a pain in the ass too, man.
It's a texture thing for me, dude. Pear.
It's like a shittier version of an apple.
Yeah.
Like if I'm gonna eat a pear, I might as well eat an apple.
I feel like I'm eating
Yeah,
sand.
La Reina de Michoacán, the queen of the pears, is upstairs. So I
Queen
hope
of
that
the
she
pears?
walked
Queen
away.
of the
I hope that
pears.
she walked
Oh,
away
shit.
and she didn't hear that because she's coming after you guys.
When we know the king of the pears, shout out Rick Ross. Shout out the pears.
What about a kiwi? What's wrong with a
Kiwis are
kiwi?
good.
Yeah,
Kiwis is
Okay,
a good
then.
accent fruit. Kiwis are not great on its own, but if you toss kiwis with a little bit of pineapple and a little bit of strawberries, now we're talking. And that's exactly what Alexis is saying. Strawberries and pineapples, yes. Tropical fruits. Shout out to pears. All right, so that's the plan for this weekend, Gordo. We're gonna get you some fruit up in that bitch.
All right.
You imagine that being like the highlight of your day, somebody smuggling you fucking fruit?
Well, no, now the highlight of his day is the Bum's happy hour. He basically said dance monkeys, and now we're dancing for him.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
What do you think of that, Gordo?
Yeah. Thank you guys.
All right, homie. Get some rest. Text us in the morning. We're going to get you some fruit. Everyone in the comments, wish Gordo all the best. We all love you, dude.
Yeah.
You had that
Thank
tweet
you.
out there. You said we haven't known each other for a long time, but like we're all family. And we, dude, I think there was like 3 weekends in a row. You were basically a Fonseca. You were with Julie. You were with me. You were with me, Jason, and everyone else. Like you're part of the family now.
I feel like it was 4 weeks in a row, to be honest.
It probably was. Your memory might be fuzzy, Gordo.
Yeah.
Mine.
Mine's always fuzzy. All right, homie.
Mine
Get some rest.
Well, thank you guys.
Yeah.
Of course,
really
dude.
appreciate it. Love you guys. Everyone, thanks for reaching out. Means a lot.
Yep.
Take care.
Get better, dude.
Get better, man.
Thanks.
Take care, better.
Hell yeah, that was Yo Soy Muy Gordo, our man. I've never called him by his real name except once. I told him that. I called him by, I'm not gonna say it now, but I was like, I called him by his real name, and I was like, that felt weird. I'm not gonna do that again.
Yeah, dude, there's certain people that I just can't do it.
Same thing with the 108 guys. Yep. Like for the longest time, like we've just known them as Beef, Treasy, and My Sock Summer, and now, like if we're not at like like sitting in the 108, we're just talking one-on-one, and I'm like, hey, your name. I was like, that felt weird.
Yeah, I just can't do it. Yeah, especially with those three.
Yep.
I guess with MSS, he's like the one that I can just call out by name. It's like it seems like it rolls just a little bit easier, but the other two, it feels weird, man. So,
I've been doing that with all of White Sox Twitter, basically.
Yeah,
like if you don't have your handle, like your real government name in your handle, I just call you by your handle.
Yeah,
I mean, Zombie Jackie. It's Zombie Jackie. Like I don't even think I say Jackie.
Yeah.
Right. The handle's everything. It really is. You're making me want to think about shortening mine now, Peter.
You've always been the original Mr. Joey P.
I've always been since 2009.
Well, all right. Question for you: were there so many Joey P's that you had to add the original Mr. Joey P, or you just wanted to feel like the original Mr. Joey P?
The reason why my handle started in 2009 was because like it's a spoof on all the celebrities back then, because all the celebrities had to put the real this, the real
Yeah,
that.
the real
official.
Yeah, the official
Yeah.
back then, because that's when Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter were popping off. So, and what was it? Vine? Is that still a thing? The Vine?
I mean, Vine hasn't been a thing forever.
Yeah,
but it
so
was a thing.
it was a thing during that time. Yeah, so that's where it all originated from.
Okay.
Make sure people know.
All right.
The real one.
Anything else before we wrap up here? Dougie, how's the kids? Are you know? You good?
Sounds quiet.
Sandy P. Sandy P's got a good question. I don't think I've ever explained. I probably explained it on the Bumcast once. Julie called me Bologna. So Julie, when we started dating, Julie lived in an apartment with one of her roommates, and her roommate had a boyfriend, and they would call each other babe 1,000 times a day. Babe, 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 babe. Yes, babe. Yes, babe. It was always babe, to the point where me and her are like, this is so goddamn ridiculous. So then I started calling her Turkey, and she started calling me Bologna, just to be like complete I don't know how we got it, like just as a middle finger to the babe situation. So then she was the first one. She just started calling me Bologna like right when we started dating. And then when we started the Chicago Sports Bums as a blog, Jason and I were like, should we put our real names out there? It didn't matter in the hindsight, it didn't matter. But we're like, no, let's come up with aliases. So I was Bologna, and Jason, I came up with HBIC, and he was the head bum in charge. And that's how we did the blog for a couple years. And then when White Sox Twitter happened, I just continued with the Bologna. So it's always been Bologna. It was Julie. And now it's gotten to a point where now Julie, since she called me Bologna for all these years, she, in the beginning especially, was really weirded out that other people were calling me Bologna, because that was like her nickname for me.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Gordo says, thank you for doing this. Really helped me distract me for a bit and take my mind off all the stuff going on. Of course, dude. I know we talked yesterday and today, and I was like, you know what? Why not do a stream? I know we were busy, but I'm like, we can hop on a stream, do it for at least, 50 minutes, get your mind off stuff. That's why we do it. That's why we hope to do all of these streams and the whiskey reviews and the Bumcast and stuff like that, as a distraction from real life. Because real life can be shitty, and we're just here to hopefully help. So of course, dude. Of course, Gordo.
Yeah, I mean, dude, honestly, like, I look forward to Monday nights just because it's just like bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, don't get me wrong. We hope to entertain you guys and make you guys want to listen and everything like that. But in a selfish way, I'm like, this is my hour and a half. And like, like I get to, be free and, not have to worry about work and not have to worry about responsibilities and just bullshit about sports and have a couple drinks and, be with my friends.
Oh,
it's a sweet escape. It really is.
It is an escape.
It is.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, that wraps up the Bums Happy Hour. Before we let you go, you know what? We're going to talk a little bit about the watch party coming up. Watch party Sunday, November 3rd, Bears versus Cardinals, 3 p.m. Hawks versus Ducks at 7 p.m. A doubleheader. I keep telling people, just to remind you, it's also my birthday weekend. We're going to be celebrating that day, November 3rd. Jack's Place, 7000 West Southwest Highway in Chicago Ridge. Drink specials, giveaways, a taco truck by Tone Capone's Taco. And I talked to Keith this week. He talked about it on the Bumcast. We're giving away a Connor Bedard jersey. We're going to be raffling that away along with some other stuff. So, if you're free on Sunday, November 3rd, it's an away game. So there's no one going to be at Soldier Field anyway. Feel free to hop in. Let us know. It's our pinned tweet on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Just RSVP there. Just hit us up in the DMs or let us know that you're coming so we can have appropriate amount of seats and stuff. But I'm excited, man. I think it's going to be a fun time. Hopefully by then the Hawks figure it out, because I'm hoping for 2 dubs. That's the goal there, is to celebrate 2 dubs on November 3rd.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm down for that.
I hope so.
I got to tell you, that weekend, I have totally mismanaged my schedule.
Yeah. Hit me
massively.
with it. Is it
Massively.
just like
oh no,
like
it's
a future Doug problem where you just kept stacking stuff?
Yeah. I just didn't, realize everything, like when you guys came, when we had our team meeting about this and we're like, hey, this is a good day to do this. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. And I looked at my new calendar, but not my old calendar, and I didn't transfer a bunch of stuff over. Like New Year's resolution, Doug, that said he was going to run a 15K. I'm doing that morning.
Oh hell! You're gonna be cramping up by 3 p.m. We're gonna get you. I'm gonna have to like the marathon. I'm gonna have to fucking shovel bananas. I'm gonna have to bring fruit for you too, not just Gordo.
Right. Yeah. So I have that, and then I don't know if I said anything on the live or even via Twitter. A couple of people that have asked me, I've told them my water license test that I was going for. I did not pass it. I missed it by 3 questions, which was a total downer to me. Missed it by 3 questions. Is what it is. My retest is November 4th. So,
shit.
Yeah. So it's going to be just an interesting day followed by a stressful Monday. So
maybe you just enjoy some tacos. You just enjoy some tacos. Maybe one beverage and then call it a day.
Not my style.
Not your style. not the Dougie we know. And then one last thing. We talked about it. I'm going to be there. Breakfast with the Bears. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a really good time. I think the Bears are going to put a whooping on the Jaguars. The Jaguars are a better team than the Panthers. I think it's a step up in competition from last week.
It is.
But I think the Bears are up for the challenge. The Panthers aren't even. The Jaguars aren't even going to get there until, or they just got there today because of the hurricanes. So let's go Bears. And Gordo said let's set up a Hooters night. Let's just get you healthy first, Gordo. But yes, I'm in. If you're in for a Hooters night, I'm in too.
Yeah.
Sandy P and me are in.
Hell yeah. Countryside Hooters, here we come.
Yep.
Dude, but I'm super jealous about that watch party at Jack's for the Bears game, dude. That sounds awesome. Gonna do a little breakfast and some bottomless drinks.
Yeah, the bloodies. I'm excited for the bloodies.
Yeah.
Annie makes some killer bloodies. They're usually in like this big football mug.
Okay.
So I'm probably gonna have a couple 2-3 of those.
Hell yeah, dude. Love it.
All right, boys. Appreciate you guys hopping on. This was an emergency pod, but of course we weren't gonna say no to our guy Gordo. Hope he feels better. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Marathon runners, obviously, we know a bunch of them. Yeah. Be safe. Keep on trucking.
Don't shit
Marathon football watchers like ourselves. Hydrate. Have fun. Bear down. And we'll see you Monday for the Bumcast at 8 p.m. Peace, everybody.